If your automatic transmission is starting to feel like it is stumbling over its own feet or shifting at the most awkward times, you might be dealing with a P0779 code. This specific trouble code means your powertrain control module has detected an intermittent problem with the transmission pressure control solenoid labeled as B. Think of these solenoids as the traffic cops of your transmission, because they direct hydraulic fluid under pressure to the right clutches and bands at exactly the right time to change your gears smoothly. When solenoid B starts acting up intermittently, your car might suddenly enter limp mode, the transmission could slip during shifts, or it might even start overheating because the fluid is not where it needs to be. You might even feel symptoms that seem like an engine misfire, but it is actually the transmission struggling to find the right gear ratio. The most common cause is often just dirty or contaminated fluid that has clogged up the passages or the solenoid itself, but it could also be a defective transmission pump or a faulty valve body. The very first thing you should do is pull the dipstick and check the level and color of your transmission fluid. If it looks dark or smells burnt, a fluid and filter change might be your best friend here. Also, check your service records to see when the last time you did a transmission service was, because old fluid causes more problems than people realize. You also want to do a deep dive into the wiring harness and connectors, looking for any green corrosion or loose pins that could be breaking the electrical connection as you drive over bumps. If the wiring looks solid, you will need to use a digital multimeter to check for continuity and resistance, which should ideally be 0 ohms unless your service manual says otherwise. Taking care of this quickly prevents a moderate shifting issue from turning into a complete transmission failure that requires a total rebuild.